Most people think they're being responsible with money. They save, they avoid debt, they keep cash just in case, and on the surface, that sounds smart. But here's the uncomfortable truth. For the long term, cash is not safe. It feels safe, it looks stable, but quietly, year after year, it erodes your future. Let me show you why. When you put money into savings, nothing dramatic happens. No headlines, no volatility, no panic. Your balance doesn't go down, and that's exactly why it feels safe. But safety is not the same thing as progress. If your money stays still while the cost of everything around you goes up, you are not preserving wealth. You're slowly losing it. And the scary part is the loss is subtle enough that most people never notice it happening. Now, saving absolutely has a purpose. It protects you from short-term shocks, emergencies, job loss, unexpected expenses. Cash is a buffer. It buys you time, but that's where its job ends. Cash is not designed to grow. It's designed to sit. And when money sits still in an economy that keeps moving forward, it falls behind. This is where inflation comes in, the invisible thief. Inflation doesn't break into your house, it doesn't send you a bill, it doesn't announce itself, it just shows up quietly through higher prices. The same groceries cost more, rent goes up, utilities rise, the same lifestyle becomes more expensive, and every year your cash buys a little less. That's the trap. You can look at your bank balance and think, I'm fine, because the number hasn't changed. But what actually matters is what that money can buy. Over time, that purchasing power goes down, and this feels counterintuitive because human brains love certainty. Cash feels certain. It doesn't fluctuate, it doesn't surprise you, it doesn't demand understanding. Investing, on the other hand, feels uncomfortable. Prices move, headlines scream, numbers go up and down. So people choose what? Feels calm, even if it's quietly harmful. That's why so many people save for decades and still feel stuck. Here's the key distinction. Saving is about stability. Investing is about growth. Think of saving like parking your car. Parking is useful when you need to stop. It's useless if you want to go somewhere. Investing is the engine. It introduces movement. It creates progress. Without it, you're standing still while time keeps moving forward. And investing is not gambling. It's not guessing. It's not trying to get rich fast. It's not chasing the next big thing. At its core, investing is simple. You're putting your money into productive systems that grow over time. Businesses, markets, real economic activity. Your money stops sitting on the sidelines and starts working. Because here's what cash does in the long run. It loses to time. Imagine you save $10,000. 10 years later, it's still $10,000. Nothing disappeared, but the world changed. Prices are higher, wages are higher, assets are more expensive. Your money didn't vanish, but its power did. Time didn't work for you, it worked against you. Investing changes that equation. When you invest, time flips sides. Instead of fighting inflation, your money grows with the economy. Even slow, boring growth becomes powerful because of compounding. Small gains stack on top of each other, and then those gains begin earning gains of their own. That's how money multiplies quietly, not overnight, not dramatically, but reliably. And compounding is funny because it doesn't look impressive at first. In the beginning, it almost feels disappointing. For years, progress can look small, but then something shifts. Growth starts accelerating, the curve bends upward, and suddenly, time becomes your greatest advantage. Cash never does this. Cash is flat. Compounding is exponential. That's why "I'll invest later" is so expensive. The most dangerous sentence in personal finance is, "I'll start investing once I have more money." Because time is the one resource you can't replace. Every year you delay, you lose a year of compounding. And those early years matter more than the later ones. Starting small and early beats, starting big and late, every single time. And here's another uncomfortable truth. Most people think the risk is investing. They think the market is the danger. It's not. The real risk is letting your money fall behind the world you live in. The real risk is working for decades and realizing your savings can't support the life you expected. The real risk is mistaking stability for progress. This is why saving alone keeps people stuck. People who only save often feel responsible, but not free. They still worry constantly. They feel behind despite doing everything right because effort without leverage doesn't scale. Saving caps your progress. Investing removes the ceiling. Now, this isn't about choosing one or the other. It's about sequencing. Saving is the foundation, an emergency fund, short-term needs, peace of mind. Investing is the engine, long-term growth, wealth building, financial independence. One without the other doesn't work. A balanced strategy looks like this. You save enough to stay safe, then you invest to move forward. You don't keep everything in cash forever, and you don't invest money you'll need tomorrow. Each dollar has a job, and idle money is a missed opportunity. Once you understand this, money stops feeling like a fragile thing you must protect at all costs. It becomes a tool, something you direct, something that works with you instead of against you. You stop obsessing over tiny fluctuations and start thinking in decades because that's where investing wins. So here's the final thought. Saving keeps you from falling backward. Investing is what moves you forward. If all your money is sitting still, time will pass you by. But if your money is working, even slowly, the future becomes lighter, not heavier. The goal isn't just to feel safe today, it's to build a life that stays safe tomorrow. That's the difference.